Good evening, and welcome to a very special presentation of the Final Fantasy Randomizer Spring Tournament Pod F. We have Dani versus Wildham. I am your host, Lord Fizzlebeef, and joined with me in the booth today is Darkmoon. How's it going, Darkmoon?
Hello, it is time for Masterpiece Theater here on the Lord Fizzlebeef channel.
No expense has been spared for today's artful exhibition.
No expense has been spent, however, though, so...
No, it averages out. It's fine. I gotta...
You gotta do things.
I gotta do things. Oh god.
Yeah,
Hang on, we gotta stop that. And then we gotta... Where'd I put Wildham's window? It's like somewhere around here. There it is.
A professionalism.
Uh-huh. With skill. And now... Our screen transition...
Whoa! My god.
It is...
Majesty right there. Absolute majesty. So yes, here we are for Lord Fizzlebeef's presentation of the Final Fantasy Randomizer Pod F final race right here for the pod. Pitting Wheels versus Wildham on this wild and wonderful, well, I was going to say weekend, but I guess weekday event right here.
Yeah, this is, I know that this is Dani's last race. I believe this is also Wildham's last race.
Yeah, pretty sure this is the last race for their pod entirely.
We've got Fighter Thief Red Black versus Fighter Thief Red Red. Blursings. Let me go look for those. We've got our fighters today. Get the X-Cal out of the gate. They get Thief Luck Growth, but start at minus 10 luck. The Thief gets plus 30 HP out of the gate. Also the Defense Sword at the cost of 15 Strength. The Red Mage is a Sage with plus 2 level 1 MP at the cost of 10 Agility. And the Black Mage gets plus 15 hit percent plus 20 HP at the cost of 10 Strength.
And of course, Dani took her Black Mage because she has to have her Black Mage in this.
It's style. It's style points.
It is.
And
we're going
off.
Whoa, already off and running. So we're gonna see what's going on here. We've got us Life in Life 2 and Life 2. I mean, yeah. And Jack Squat. Cool. Good job there, Black Mage. Way to bring it to the table.
Oh boy.
I mean, I guess you take Stop if you're really worried about Garland, and that's about it. Because without the White Mages, you're not using that Harm 3 like you could. But, I mean, the White Magic there is nice and stacked.
Yeah. I believe Sage gets access to just White and Black Mage of White and Black Magic, right? Like it...
I think it's pre-promotion. It's like it has both White and Black Mage spells. Post-promotion, It's White and Black Wizard spells.
Right.
So, unless we're wrong, and I'm sure chat will correct us because they always do.
See, that's the thing is I never get to play with the Sage bonus. I always hear other people getting it, and I'm like, hey, this is neat.
Yep, I had Sage come up on Red Mages for me in one of my forced races that didn't allow me to have Red Mages. So, I mean... Yep. That's how it works. You always get it when you can't use it.
Yep.
Yep.
Dani trying as hard as possible to make it to Dwarves, whereas Wildham taking some early experience in Temple of Fiends, already making it to level 2.
The early Dwarf play is interesting.
Hooray!
I mean, you got a meme.
There we go.
Hooray?
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure I was reading that right. We got already a TNT. I'm sure Wildham got that. I missed that. But TNT, first box, first check, first loose, right there in Temple of Fiends. Very nice to see.
I don't think there was anything in the top 2 boxes. Was there? Anything of note?
I didn't see it from Wildham's side, but we will see it soon. From Dani. Garland, however, is looking to be gone from those pretty fly gangsta... Oh, no, that was just wolves. Never mind. those pretty fly gangsta sprites that Wildham is rocking over there. Danny's still trying to get to those boxes. Also, her stream is stuttering just a little. Is that on her end?
I believe that's on your end.
Okay.
So Garland, I spied having fire too. In fact, this is several attempts for Wildham to get past Garland.
Garland must be gross, which that stop could be coming in handy if you just want to use it.
Yeah, time for stop. Garland's also got a skill list. We got some gaze.
Yeah. Garland has fire too, which is instant death when you're this low of level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Done! There we go. Huzzah! And we get the bottle, which is absolutely useless right at this juncture, and the adamant, which is not. We can actually turn that in. I was kind of hoping for the slab, so we got nothing from the Royals.
Right.
What about that airship you guys have? You have an airship, right? No. No, thanks.
Quad X on something in the early encounter. I believe it's the regular wolf, which is pretty good, because as soon as we get away from Canaria area, or Inner Sea area, we don't really have to worry about them anymore.
Nope. So, that means wolf.
Oh. Oh god.
Bad.
Oh god. I apologize. I accidentally grabbed the wrong window.
And apparently my window just is not sized properly, so hold on a second. I'm grabbing it, there we go. There it is! Wolf bad!
Perfect.
There
Wolf bad.
Wolf bad!
Wolf bad.
So her mages made it through, and they're gonna be level 3. Her melee people, the ones that we actually, expect to do the heavy lifting down the road, they're dead.
Yep.
So, they're doing just what they need to do. Good job there, guys. Already up to Bicky here on Wildham's side. We do have Ice 2. That's apparently the best red magic we've found yet, and for that matter, best anything. So, times are a little desperate, and you're sitting there going, you know what I need a little bit of right now? Some Ice 2. There. Level 4 across the board for Ham. Gets him the canoe. Oh!
Ooh.
Great place to not take that Ice 2 right there. Ice Cave.
Yeah, we don't have any options. Oh, hello, floater.
We do have options.
Turns out the Royals just shipped their floater off to Provoca.
I mean, that's canoe and floater right here for only 5,300. I think I'm going outside and grinding whatever piddly enemies I can get.
I think I'm tossing that opal bracelet in a wood chipper and just going for it.
You're right. Yeah. Do the Minochi play. The buzzsaw. Sell that opal. You don't need it. Golds are out there. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. The number of times I saw Mono sell that opal bracelet whenever it was convenient. Oh, wow. But yeah, no, that floater is too good. I mean, that's instant air access at the 5-minute mark. Yep. Like, yeah, no, you gotta sell that opal. You gotta do that. Now you have something like 18 Thou. You got Cure 4 you can buy for your sages while they're also casting, Ice 2. But this opens up possibilities. Because now you can go and you can hit the Cardias, you can go check Sarda, you can go pretty much anywhere that doesn't require a lot of effort and maybe turn on that crown after you get it, just like Dani did. Our magic sucks, but being in the air actually gives us a lot of potential.
Yes. Cursor strats. I forgot I have cursor strats now. Because of my sweet art interface.
My cursor doesn't show up. That's kind of cool.
Question chat: did we not check the 2 chests in Dwarf? Dani did. Dani went for the 2 boxes. It was like nothing gold.
Yeah, it was couch cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're keeping track of the number of hoorays. I like that.
Yes.
Or I guess I should say hoorays.
It's hooray. It's. Hang on.
Missing an R and it looks like an O. I'm just...
No. We can fix the spelling. Hang on. There we go.
That's at least halfway better. Okay, nice. Now it looks like I spelled it. We're fine.
Yeah.
Admiral Tryhard asking what the heck the sprites are on the right. That is Wildham Special Creations. I don't honestly know if they're based on anything or if he's just being a doof with them, but they are kind of cool.
Honestly, they just look like a kind of just a reimagining of the base sprites themselves. They don't look familiar from any NES game I know of.
They feel filtered through the Kunio-kun series, just like the early games before the River City style really settled in.
Right, okay.
Yeah. But I don't think that's actually a reference to it. It's just what my gut says they look like, you know? Yeah. Anyway, we're over here. Wildham is clearly going to go hit the stages after he turns in his floater. That is, I mean, you just have to. You're here. If he goes any other direction, we'll call him out on it, but thankfully we don't have to do that. Yeah.
So I'm looking, and I don't see Dani in... Oh, right, Canoe was Mickey. That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah. She's going to get that soon. She'll get that, and then she'll probably also see Floater. And then she's going to be zoom up in the air at that point.
Yep.
So...
No obvious good spells in level 6, so I have a feeling that all the good stuff is probably going to be in the 3 to 5 range. There's our herb.
I mean, at this point, they're going to be done with all their Circle C business, like, in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we seen Sarda yet? I looked away, and I don't know if we did that, because that's always one of my hazards doing fast airship is like, oh god, did I do Sarda yet? Herb turns into a bonk. Circle C, O stars. Aha.
0 stars. Would not visit again.
Yep. And our lemon brick turns into a tail. Oh, we can keep that up. That was important information.
Huh?
This is... Yeah, no, this is about building over time. We are building a castle with which to invite the runners into once they finish.
There you go.
Perfect.
There. Set to position it right. Just remember, everyone, we're changing format after this year because we absolutely have to go H2 star plus for next year's format. There's no way around it.
Yeah, that's just...
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me just...
Majesty lines, yes!
Yep. There we go.
Art indeed. But yeah, I mean seriously, we got Crystal from the crown guy, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
that dude.
Yeah,
we got the herb. We're gonna go to Marsh before we leave, I'm sure, because it's there. And what else can we kill with an ice too? Not anything. And actually, if you went and picked up that Harm 3 at level, I think it was level 2, level 1, at least it would be useful in Marsh Cave. And then with all the turn-ins that we're doing here, which is basically every single thing you could do, you never got to come back to the Circle C again, except for like Carrie. That's it. And she's the last bit of business. She's a stopover on your way to the Temple of Fiends. She's not important.
Chat pointing out that Dani missed out on Floater, and I think that panic reset might be just a check now. It's like, oh god, I didn't check stuff. What am I doing?
I could swear she saw it, but I don't think she had the money for it, so she was trying to find something to sell, and she didn't want to sell the opal. So she sold the flame armor instead that she got from Maddie.
Got it. Okay.
She improvised.
So, Wildham, pretty much after doing the basic fetch of the Inner Sea, we made a beeline for Cardia. This has been, I feel like, an underrated hotspot of loose items, especially when you get an early floater.
Yes. Oh, wow. both a Harm 3 shirt and a Quad X, or a Harm 3 sword and a Quad X shirt plus a Pro Ring. That one island right there, muy importante.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that one is your, well, I guess I have to go to Marsh Cave, like, survival pack. And he got the tail, which I missed where that was. Oh, they both have it.
Tail was somewhere. It was Adamant Turn-In, which Adamant Turn-In was... Or Adamant was... No, that was like King Princess. Yeah.
Adamant, yeah. It was Adamant. So we good.
Dear Fizzlebeef, can I see your skills as an artist? I mean, I don't know
Right
what you want to see.
That's right here.
I mean, first this, but like, I mean, we take requests. We don't grant them, but we take requests.
Okay, we get it. You know how to arrange your artwork or your items. Okay, come on, let's go, Ham. Here you go.
I mean, arranging items is real good because that really cuts down on actions in combat later. And sometimes you just need to accessorize.
Well, he has accessorized out the wazoo with the Saber Gauntlet as well. Was that loose?
The Saber Gauntlet? That was Herb Turn-In.
Okay, cool. I can draw or I can commentate. I can't do both, apparently. No one has ever dropped a ruse stick during this game, chat. No one. I swear I haven't done it at one point.
Oh man, name a key item and I've left it somewhere.
A damn trail of breadcrumbs behind you. Oh look, Harm 4. That would also be nice for the white mages we don't have. I know, white mages are overrated. Lightning 3 and Ice 3 and Brack, that's a good level 3. Black Mage suddenly becomes somewhat more useful.
There we go.
No notes. We don't need notes.
Nah.
I got it, don't worry. I'll position it.
Yeah. It'll... Yeah.
It'll flow. There you go.
Okay, there we go, yeah. The art is vulnerable to jiggling. It is quite the operation we've got going on here.
Jello art is what it is, okay?
Yeah. So we picked up level 3 spells. Let me see if I can find real estate for a Discord window to look at the tracking thingy-mabobber.
We're heading down into Marsh Cave. Well, Dani did check Sarda, but of course I was looking away for a second drawing art, so I missed what she had.
So at level 4 we've got Nuke and Bane, and at level 3 we've got Lightning 3 and Ice 3 and Brack and Harm 4. Although we're not getting the White Mage Harm buff, but yeah, very good Elfland.
We got Oxyel from Sarda. We're going down, and the chest that I never check on the way down, but apparently I need to because it always has something good, was a temper shirt. Whenever I go there, it's couch cash. It's like 25 cents and an IOU from Matoya. But everyone else gets something good down there. It's like a half-eaten pack of Werthers that the old lady left lying around. Thanks, Maddie. I appreciate it.
Any other Hoovians wanting to be changed to Bad Wolf, or is it just me? It is true.
I mean, I could see that.
Yeah.
Make the regular girl. Well, but they're Rurus. We can't change that name because that's a community meme. We could change Frostwolves or Burwolves. Well, maybe we could change the Frostwolves. That would probably be okay.
So Wildham pulling the slab out of Marsh. Ordinarily the worst thing in the world, but we've got the early airship, so
we're in the air. And actually,
let's go do it.
That plus bottle, and you can just go to Melman and do both those turn-ins at once. I like it.
Gonna want the tracker.
Oh my god, they want the tracker with. You don't want us to have to draw things on the track. It would be bad. It would be very bad.
I've done that once, and the amount of concentration it requires is surprising.
I would just give up and start doing letters and be like, just figure out what they have, people. I mean, next time we do this, they raise a valid point. We should just make our own tracker with random items from across the NES.
Yes. Or doodles.
Yeah. They got the ruby for the Titan, or as we like to call it, the pizza. And yeah, totally.
Just throwing a TMNT pizza Sprite in there.
Exactly, single pizza slice from the first game. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What do I draw for the Oxio? Flagon of beer. Easy.
Water with bubbles.
There you go, that too. Rubes knows what I'm talking about, see?
Yeah.
Yeah!
So, Dani made it to Cardia Loot Isles as Wildham. Gonna turn in Slab. Gonna check level 5 magic real quick. What do we got out of white? We got... what do we got out of black? We got...
Oh, yeah, it's fine. It's whatever.
That
they got everything they need in the first 4 levels. They're done.
We're gonna take
We don't need to
heal
check magic again. It's fine.
Yeah, taking heal too, because I guess.
I guess Wildham really doesn't need to check much. As soon as he finds fast, he's done. Because he got that temper shirt. He got all that he needs.
Right.
Temper shirt, saber bonk, good to go. Who cares?
Yep.
But yeah, I think right now Ham's got a good 3 to 5 minute lead on Dani, and I think a big portion of that is mostly just, one, his willingness to sell the opal instead of going to search for something else that would give him the excess, and two, Dani going to Dwarf Cave first instead of going up to Garland. And I want to say she was looking for a weapon or an item that would have made Garland easier, but it really just delayed her.
Right. Keep brief tally real quick, now that I'm starting to count them. Number of times Wildham has crashed, it's fine.
Look, that cave had it coming, okay? Tell me where I can land this thing. Bash, bash,
I
bash.
mean, if you eyeball it, the cave entrance is basically the same size as the airship. You can just park it in there just fine.
I mean, really, when you gotta think about it, it's a little more than a jetpack. That thing's the same size as the heroes. They're clown card on top of that thing.
Their pod end on top of that thing? What?
Yes, all 6 of them are in there.
So what's our bottle turn into? We got... Chime. Okay, so if this slab turns into a cube, this is gonna be pretty dang efficient trip to this area.
Yeah. Yeah, because he could just go then do Sky. And he's got... Technically, he has the spells. I don't know that he has the charges for it, but he has the spells for Sky.
Definitely. I'm based on health totals, I think we're kind of basically good enough. Maybe take like a first floor grind to just like wipe out the rest of our charges, then house, then just head up.
I actually like the cheeky first floor grind a lot. You go out there, you find the dinosaurs are too hard, sandwiches are just hiding from you.
Yep.
That first floor grind can actually be pretty beneficial. I've gotten a good chunk of levels just going in there and grabbing vampires once in a while. And I mean, they've got Ice 2 and Ice 3. If they have any charges of those, they can just, like, there's what, Nightmares and Badman on that floor? Those are susceptible. So good.
Yep.
That was my talking actual professionalism for about 5 minutes. We'll see you again thereafter. Wildham doing the bold choice of fighting Frostwolves with Ice 3. So important note.
Hang on.
Equals... No... Burr.
There we go.
Gotta move that 1 second.
Oh, and our slab turns into ruby. That's a bit of a boing moment.
So it's an important note for everyone out there. The burr wolves do not burr.
No, they don't.
No. Professional. Quite.
Yeah.
Quite professional.
Yeah. The professional chupacabra.
I mean, it is an important note. So at one point, one of the old vets said, every single dragon is susceptible to ice magic. So I went up against some frosties. I was like, cool, ice magic it is. Didn't work a dang thing. It's like, I was lied to.
Well, frosties generally have low enough health that you can just bully them and push them over with ice anyway.
Didn't work that time, though. Just saying.
Yeah, not guaranteed. If they roll up, it's a bit of a, well... Ooh. All rise. This run is blessed.
I don't think this was... Yeah.
A very huggable blue steak.
Did someone order tapas? Because I'm feeling a mite bit hungry right here. They do have stun touch from the looks of it, or like a stun spell.
Yeah, hold. First spell was hold.
Okay. Okay.
Second spell, dark. Okay, good, good.
Dark's fine. Don't mind that. They are chunky, that's for sure. This is not an ideal grind.
Yeah.
But a good chunk of levels right off the bat. And I mean, I like this play from Wildham. Whether he had cube or not, I can totally see coming here to Ordeals first, before going to Sky. Just because, like, it's an easier dungeon to get through, and you can get whatever key item is in there to help you out, and some good gear on the top floor of it as well.
It's another shot at the cube that we can see if we can locate before we actually have to leave this area.
Yep. Yeah, in this particular position, that's the right play to make. And I mean, we don't really have anything in the way of turn-ins. So it's either one of the key items we need is loose, or everything we need is in the dungeons we're going to go to. So do the dungeons. That's the best plan.
Yep.
You're not going to end up right now with, like, slab to something to saber and still not know where the heck your last key item is.
Right.
All that's done. We're done now. We're not in no mode yet.
Yeah.
But we're pretty dang close.
Yeah. Wait, where was our first loose? Hang on, let me pull the notes up real quick.
It was our very first chest of Temple of Fiends,
right, that
the
was
TNT.
the TNT, right. And we didn't find the second one yet. We did not. Okay. And what's left on the list that we don't care about?
Excuse me. Luffy's saying that Dani didn't get the fast shirt, or temper shirt, which I would expect. Because who checks that box? Don't check that box. Oh, by the way, cursor strats.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
I'm so not used to it. I'm just leave the cursor dangling wherever. It doesn't matter.
Well, this is a family channel here, sir.
I know. Well...
No, it's not. Rape's been on this channel. It's been ruined.
Yeah, this channel's already been ruined. We're just, we're just continuing on as a corpse. So that looked like a Vorpal something. I believe it was a Vorpal plus, possibly +2.
I'd live with that. I mean, I don't necessarily want to go looking for other swords. So, and if I'm in Wildham shoes and I still have that flame armor +3,
right?
I'm feeling in a pretty good place at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good sword, decent armor, Aegis shields out there floating around, got at least one pro ring, he's got the temper shirt, there's the saber bonk. I kind of feel like, gear-wise, I'm Topher ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, there's the key.
And the key.
Key is always awkward, because that makes me want to just open all the key lock boxes looking for loose.
Yeah. Well... Yeah. No, I have to agree with you on that. And it's like, well, you could at least go check a couple tiles if you want, but he's already level 14, he's almost ready to go to Sky. He's not going to be hurting for levels. So...
Like, there's a very awkward list of items that we are still missing, and a further awkward list of places to find them. Like, we've got Waterfall, we've got Sky, we've got one loose.
See, thing is, so you do have Oxyale, and you can get to Waterfall right now. I feel like you absolutely could go and do the Oxyale play right now. Like, I don't think C is going to feel real comfy, but I think you could do it, and you're in the area, so the inclination for me would be, yeah. Problem is, let's say the loose is over in the Key Locks or in Volcano. Do you really want to spend all that time searching C if you don't have to?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Dani giving us our first look at Ice Cave. This ought to be interesting.
I'm honestly surprised Wildham didn't do this sooner. Like, Ice Cave, you're right there. You had the magic for it.
Also, I noticed Gators with Blaze, which seems to have done quite the number on Wildham's party.
Pat is saying that ship is probably an Ice Cave. I mean, it's a possibility, but because Canoe and Floater were on the Circle C and easy to get to, the logic can say that the ship and Canal can be anywhere. They're just as likely right now to be in Sea Palace and Waterfall as they are in actual Ice Cave. Yep. But it does raise the valid point that we have neither ship nor canal.
Yep.
So...
Which is a little awkward.
It's a bit bogus. You kind of hope one of the two of those is the loose, because you don't want them to show up at where you need, where you need items to be.
Yeah, rivers are kind of super dangerous with the Blaze Gators. It looks like... Do we have Warp? I don't believe we have Warp. So we're just...
Also bad. Good to know.
For Wawas, no bar. Got it.
Rivers and wolves, bad. Okay, we got this.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yes.
Honestly, I'd take...
Okay.
Huh?
I just saw your note, Burr Wolves, no Burr.
Yeah, no, it's important.
Yes.
Yeah, don't try and burr the Burr Wolves. They won't burr.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Dani, is this the thing you needed to actually, like, turn this game around? Ooh. Yes! Yes, it was.
That's a thing.
Yep. As long as Wildham is not here getting that cube, he's not finding one of the items he needs. And while he can go to Ice Cave at any time, the longer you're away from Ice Cave, the more, I feel the longer it is before you're going to get there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another possible way this could start to turn around is if Wildham goes all in on a C full clear, and either loose isn't in there or the loose is not what we need. Already we're at like a 2 in 5 chance that this robot is going to be the least useful. Sorry, 2 in 4 chance this robot's going to be the least useful thing. Now we got a ribbon.
But that ribbon +4 is nice.
And the robot enjoys ditch digging.
So, I'm sure there's a small part of Wildham that's sitting there in French, cursing out the seed right now. Ribbon good, canal bad. Canal bad. Okay,
yes.
Hold on.
Alright.
Bad. You can totally see what's on Dani's tracker, I swear.
Hang on. There we go.
Robot bad! Robot bad!
I mean, I'd hate the robot after that. Like, you handed me a hole in the ground. What the hell am I supposed to do with that?
I mean, he did give you something very pretty to wear in your hair.
Yeah.
But otherwise... Okay, is it just me, or on the overworld, does Wildham's thief kind of look like Bomberman?
I'll have to see it again.
Right
or
there.
do you mean this right here? I think,
right here.
I think that's the fighter, and yes, it looks like Bomberman.
Is that the fighter? No, the fighter's second slot. That's the thief. That's the ninja, I guess you should say.
Oh, that's the ninja. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, definitely Bomberman. Thank you, Chadbert.
Yes.
Wildham's whole thing is just a weird amalgamation of sprites.
Mhm.
Oh, T-Rex is off hard reset. Well, if they weren't so chonky. Like, I like it as a grind, but I feel like they're just a little too beefy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wildham leaving, not going to go check Sea Shrine. Does he make the play for ice? Where are you going, sir? Well, not ice yet. And I mean, I don't know how many T-Rexes you need to take. It's a thief part, or not thief. It's a ninja fighter party. So, yeah. Oh, another crash for Wildham. You can't dock an airship on your tally.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
definitely not distracted looking for something. I wouldn't worry about it.
You're
It's
fine.
fine.
You're fine. It's all good. Yeah, Wildham going and getting Cure 4 and Ruse on the night is a smart play. Now he is going to go do the Ice Cave play because he's right here. This will get him his cube, which still isn't go mode. We are still missing 2 items, but one of them is going to be in Sky Palace, and that will indicate to us where we need to go, because the other one could technically be in Earth. Could.
Could.
Not necessarily, but could.
We don't want it to.
'Cause
but
ship is-
Could be.
Yeah. Because Rod or Loot could also be loose, and one of the 2 of them could be, you know, ship.
Right.
So, we're really hoping ship is loose. See, Bomberman. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, totes.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
For a second, it looked inappropriate, but it's not now.
Okay, yeah. No, we're fine. Oh, where'd
Okay.
chat go? I moved chat. This is like a
There,
4-monitor job, and I have 2 monitors.
Oh, Rod and TFC. That's just cruel. Okay, guys?
Yep.
Don't curse them with that. I mean, we have the key, but no one wants to go to TFC.
No.
Especially since that's the very last place you're gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna check mermaids first, because that's the chest density. Then you're gonna work your way all around the bottom of the floor, and you're gonna check TFC next to last chest. Like, no one wants that.
Oh.
Ooh. Well, I mean, if you're gonna get the mummy pack, that's the mummy pack to get.
Yep, 5 Wiz Mummies is the best you're gonna get, pretty much regardless of anything else that spawns in the pack.
Yep. Yup.
Nuke only
Little
taking out
chunk.
2 of them.
Little chonky.
Ship and Volcano. I feel like the answer is ship, and I don't know if it's Volcano or sea. But I feel like it's one of those.
The game has no logic. You have
Right.
to remember this. It understands how to place items so you can get to everything, and it's not going to put items locked behind themselves. It can't do that.
Right.
But if you're trying to say the game has a placement and it knows a line for you to take through the game, it does not.
Right. I don't think it has logic necessarily. I feel like it has temperament. And
It understands complexity.
yeah. And
Yes.
I feel like the temperament of this seed would just be like, no. We're gonna have a loose boat somewhere, I guess.
Honestly, I think you have to wager on that. You have to go to sea, or not sea. You have to go to Sky, because you know Sky will have an item in it, and that's your next logical place to go. And then you hope that that item is the rod, because if it's loot, you have a 50-50 shot of picking the right dungeon to go to.
Yes.
Literal coin flip. Which, even better, you can literal coin flip, lose both sides, and have it be in the key locks. And that's the randomizer for you right there. Oh, T-Rex is fighting back with thunder.
Well, Yeah, the T-Rex had, like, silly garbage spells, so having it have, like, a deadly spell is kind of just like, ugh.
Okay, so Bomberman's going up to the Sky Palace now. And I don't mind the first floor greed check. I've said this before in previous matches I've commentated for this tournament. First floor is greedy. You can check it. You don't only waste a couple minutes. It's not a big deal. If you feel like you need some equipment, another ribbon or something. I think the second floor greed check for the greater than less thans, totally overrated. Don't do it. Too far a walk, not worth your time.
Oh, I'm gonna try something, and we're gonna see if this is gonna explode.
Okay.
That wasn't what I wanted. Never mind, it didn't work. Carry on.
Yeah. Awesome. Nothing to see here.
Sometimes art is about experimentation, and sometimes experiments fail.
Yeah, you throw the paint at the canvas. Sometimes
Yeah.
you're Jackson Pollock. Sometimes you've made a big mess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. There's that vampire pack we were talking about. You know, I find when I'm just, like, waiting on the load screen, I just, waiting for the race to start, my head just starts bopping along to the music.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help it. And I find myself doing it here now, just watching Wildham play through this dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, we're gonna bomb something by the time we get to the end of it. Hopefully it's the boss and not ourselves. Hopefully we don't get ourselves stuck in the wall. Ooh, chat pointing out Invis 2 stick for Dani.
Yep.
Helpful, but I don't think that's gonna be the exact thing we want.
It doesn't really open up the seed for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she is doing the keylock checks, so for Dani right now, because she's still a good 6 to 7 minutes behind, I think. One good Topher wipe down. She really needs one of these keylocks to pay out the loose. And to
Yeah.
have the loose be rod or loot. Ah, classy right there.
Yes.
Yeah. Wrong color, wrong brush size, perfect.
It's about building a structure, and you need a lot of different tools and parts to build that structure.
Apparently one of those is weak-ass Tinker Toys, so... Come on, Dani, find the loose, have it be good.
Or Grindstyle will sell for either.
Or
Feel it.
not the bad wolves. We need the bad wolves to
Yeah.
run away.
Yeah.
Wait. This'll do.
Yeah, melting them counts as running away.
Well, there's a rod, which is exactly what I was expecting to find here, which is not good for Dani.
I mean, we'll go there eventually. Like, we gotta do it, so...
I think, well, yeah, I think the problem is, I think he goes and he does, he takes the rod and he goes, well, this is pointing me to Earth. And he goes and he does Earth next, and Earth has the loot.
Mhm.
Because that feels like, you're right, the temperament of the seed. It's not the logic, but it's just what the seed feels like it's gonna do this time.
Right.
Yeah. Chat commenting about how sick I must be to deal with this. In all fairness, I do actually have COVID right now, so
Yeah.
I am legit sick.
As evidenced by...
Right there. I suffer from my art.
Alright. This wouldn't be fair without equal representation. So... Oh, that big. We'll just
Jesus.
drag you down to size a little bit. I don't know why you spun around, but...
We'll add suffering
there
to this.
We go.
There we
that's
go.
fine.
So, there we go. We've added suffering. So the Gundam is going to become Bomberman? I'm confused by my arrow now.
It's up to interpretation, really. It's just...
Here, I can fix this. I can fix this.
Okay.
So Bomberman's over there, and
Yep.
this is the Gundam.
Yes.
There we go. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we've cleared it all up.
Cleared it up.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's not me. There we go. Okay.
Oh.
What is going on? Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Up, loose ship and Canaria locked.
Oh.
So yeah, we know what the scene is laid out like.
Loot in Earth.
Yup. Let me fix that arrow.
There we go.
There we go. Don't want to cover the Gundam. Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the ship is over at Canaria, and you're sitting there going, guys, you could have given this to me when I was here at the start. No, you're fine. Just go take this bottle you can't do anything with. We'll keep this ship safe for you, yeah.
The king and the princess are sitting there just like, we gave him the lemon brick, we gave him
what?
a bottle. Shit, there was something else we've said. Oh no, they walked away, didn't they?
I mean, in fairness, it's Canaria. It's government. It was probably parked illegally outside. They clamped it, and they brought it inside and put it in the impound.
Where do you clamp a boat?
Apparently in the treasury.
You just, like, staple it to the ballast, or just, like...
Exactly. Like, we clamp some of the sails. You just can't use these sails now, okay?
Oh, we got a war mech. Are we taking it? We're taking it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, King is just like, there's nothing I can do. It's in the impound. You know how that is. You have to go fill out paperwork. Go. Warmech hits like a kitten.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want to see. And Warmech is going to be, what, I think max 1,500, but more than likely less than?
More than likely less than.
Yeah. Can't even kill a thief. Come on. I'm unimpressed.
Yeah, it's not the fearsome robot that we've come to dread. It's more of just like a dude.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Like, Wildham's rused up 3 times. Quad X, the ninja was already almost dead, dude. That was a way overkill, Warmech. But, like, he's rused up 3 times, and I feel like if he just swung those 3 turns, Warmech would have died sooner.
Well, we got the 3 important party members up to 24.
We did.
So.
We did, and I mean that worked out. Like if that was his plan to just wait until the thief bit it.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't run! Don't no! Get double! No.
I think we ran out of nukes. We had a whole lot of like 100 damage running nukes.
Who needs nukes? You have a Warmech that doesn't hit for anything and a roost stick. You good?
Apparently we're out of Brax, so I guess we needed.
Well, you used them all up casting nuke.
Here, first Brack. Oh, it's ineffective, and I think that was the last Brack we had. Thief swing for
the first Brack, ironically the last Brack.
Nuke for 120. Boy, this is just not Nuke's day. Holy crap. We're gonna try some Saber strats. And maybe a temper shirt. And nope, nothing there. And nope, nothing there.
Have you tried Vorpal?
I think we're working on it.
when Nuke fails, have you tried Vorpal?
There's a diesel engine. We gotta baby it a little bit. We gotta, wait for it to warm up.
The Vorpal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thief just taking the business once again.
It's an admirable meat shield today.
It is. It's doing a good job.
Test swing 4 hits 444. That's a start. 4 hits 32.
TMI test swing 22 hits 22 damage.
Man, everything just has, like, no melee power today. This is weird. 3 hits 393. T is still there. Cure 4, just in case. Big melee swing, 3 hits 571. Down goes Tia. That is, I believe, Wildham's first orb at the 45-30-something mark.
So that puts him on the board, but apparently Dani has actually gone and done Volcano, which I missed.
Just
we
happened.
did have Fiends on both. I saw it, but I didn't track it. It was just there. So, technically, we have almost parity between them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Dani is going to open any boxes in Sky other than the incentive one, and it's not terribly... Oh, there's level 8 fast, level 8 warp. Oh. You hate to see it.
So sad.
I assume...
Dani's...
I was going to say, I assume we have, like, white or black mage spell growth, so maybe if we get that red mage to, like, 25, 26. We can get a charge him fast.
Fast goes on the list now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. No, but I'm in agreement with you. I don't think Dani... Oh, that's a fourth crash. I don't think Dani is going to open anything because she's been trained by you. So,
yeah.
Strategy. Yeah.
Oh, that was the wrong brush. Let's try that.
Another ribbon.
There we go. That's fine.
Nice and meaty.
Right brush, wrong size. It's fine. I don't remember what size I was on the last time I did those. I'm just moving sliders around.
Yeah, Wildham is, as chat notes, is level 24. Wildham is fully equipped right now. I mean, if he gets 4 more levels and gets a charge of fast, he'll probably be happy.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I feel like he's Topher ready.
Yes, I feel like we've got the levels, we've got the gear, we just need to do the things. We're looking for something. I'm curious what we're looking for.
Good question, because he even got that second ribbon.
Invis 2 stick is here. He's got everything but loot. Interesting.
Yep, Luffy saying what we're thinking. Not sure why you're not going to Earth. Now he's going to Earth. Oh my god, Cobras, leave us alone! Ah! One day we won't see snacks. I'm just saying. One day.
There we go. I've left a note for the interview. Box? I'm sure I won't lose the context of that. Box? Snack? Burwolves?
1 second. I gotta move that.
Okay.
Oh, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa.
whoa, whoa.
There we go. Snack? Snack! There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah!
So, Dani just picked up Chime in prime position to strike at Space Cave. Meanwhile, Wildham probably going to be our first runner in Go mode, picking up the eventual loot
that we know has to be here.
Yeah. Oh, that's why Wildham went to Northwest Castle. He has not discovered the ship yet.
Was hoping to get it loose out of the way. Okay.
Yep.
Well, he won't. He done now.
Yeah.
I mean, unless he goes digging for a ruse stick, which I don't think have we seen the ruse stick? We had
did
to have, right?
see ruse stick. It was in an incentive location. It was Matoya. That's where it was. Yep. Thanks, Luffy.
Hi, Fizzleboof. I'm Trevor from Melbourne. I was wondering if you could teach me how to be as awesome as you. I am a vampire and...
Hi, Ghost Pirate. My name is Fizzleboof. I'm glad that you're wanting to be awesome like the Melman vampire. All you have to do is wear a sweet cape.
And what? And... Oh no! They got him!
All you have to do is wear a sweet cape, but...
They got him too! My god. It's gotten dark.
Luffy, I would love to read your notes, but I cannot properly convey just what a mess my desktop is right now.
And I'm streaming 2 Load Fizzle Beefs screwed up setup, so my computer is also a potato. There are no notes to read right now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to help us.
Yeah, just tell us what to do in chat. It's fine. Yeah. Hey, Luffy, recap!
Yeah.
You can see the thief doing their job right there, getting ambushed and not running. Good job there, thief. The perfect recap, Luffy. We got some stuff and went some places. Awesome.
Nailed it.
That's all you need. 5 stars would listen to again. Oh my god.
So we got the loot, we're on to the Lich floor. I cannot envision a Lich that slows down this party. I can't envision a Lich that slows down most parties, but especially this one.
I have... Okay, fairness, I have actually wiped to Lich before, and let me tell you, that was a deep shock to my system. I had to forfeit and go think about my life for a couple days, okay?
Yeah, I get it, but that's like bad RNG moment more than anything else. Like it's happened to me too, where sometimes I'll just run into like poison into like blaze or something, and it's just like, okay, haha, fine, I'll redive Earth.
Yep.
And I'll like actually bring a spell to the fight instead of just like swinging with like a Coral Sword -1. He's just like, you just go down, just whatever.
Hi, just die already.
Yeah.
One time he wiped me, he cast Fire 2 twice, and I'm just like, dude, that's just mean, okay? Like you didn't even try. You're just like, you'll just die, whatever. And he brushed me away like a tiny child. That was a hit to the ego.
If Dani goes Earth next, she is still in this because she will bypass the canal and waterfall. This is true. There was a ribbon in there, but I believe we already have one, so like whatever, we can do without it.
Yeah.
The problem is voluntarily doing Earth, which is a cross-world journey from this point. I think we're probably going to be doing waterfall after this. It's honestly the correct play. It's just going to hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially if she starts checking chests over in sea as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, she won't because she's found both loose, so she knows it's an incentive that she's looking for.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yep.
So this might not be a bad play for her. Just go and do sea, and then bank on the fact that what you need will be an Earth. If she just skips waterfall, which she's been trained by you, there's a chance she could.
That is a hell of a big brain gamble. Like. It's one of those things where, like, if I feel like I'm losing, it's just like, nope, we're doing this.
Fair. I mean, she went into this race saying she was going to be behind. Maybe she does it just because.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a dice roll, like 1 in 6 that she does. But if she does it, that's the big brain play right there.
Yeah, and Wildham gets 3rd orb. We're done with Volcano. Time for sea. That's not... Yeah, okay.
It's time for something.
It's just like... I think we already did that dungeon. Oh, here we go.
A magical mystery tour, that's what it is.
Yep. Dani makes it through with, I believe, no war mech sightings.
Yeah, she didn't get the back-to-back mechs. Which, actually, the experience of it would have helped her. I just don't know if she would have taken the fight.
We got 2 nuke slingers. This is good enough. Time for Brack strats. First one incomplete. We're gonna saber up our fighter real quick. Incoming melee does kind of a lot to that red mage. Second Brack broken into faces.
Perfect.
Good old Borgin into Chorgan. We out of here. We got an orb. Let's go.
Meanwhile, Bomberman has made their way over to the Sea Shrine. They are now in and on their way down to bomb a Kraken. Now, I don't know what upgrades that they actually got on their way. I'm not sure if they have the punching glove or the skates or a few of the extra bombs right now. I don't know how good this Kraken fight's going to go.
Right. I figure as long as we can just surround the Kraken in bombs so it can't, like, move anywhere, I mean, that should just work.
Reasonable. I see it.
We also have to find a place to hide so that we don't blow ourselves up.
Right, yeah, because they'll go around the corner.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to get the detonators and then put the detonator right in front of you with nowhere to go, because that just feels bad. Yeah. And make sure, once you've killed the Kraken, don't bomb the exit. Oh, there she goes. I mean, she does the play that's expected, You
gotta.
I know. And, like, you don't want her to do it, but you know she's gotta do it.
The good news is we go mode C, and then all we gotta do is an Earth, and basically we are just kind of a bit of a Topher wipe behind Wildham at this point, so...
Like...
Just competitive.
She 2 dungeons down, but they're quick dungeons.
Wait, what other...
So...
Oh.
I feel like once she gets into Crystal, she'll be 2 dungeons down.
Yeah.
Like... with them being quick dungeons and not having to check much,
Right.
she could be only like 5 minutes back.
Yeah, no, this is perfectly good state.
That's less than a full Kraken wipe away.
Mm-hmm.
And Wildham is in a good place. Wildham is not in a particularly aggressive Kraken place, though.
Right.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if we just go conservative to avoid the double dip, or if we're just hitting the gas. And gas it is. Melee swing out of the fighter, 4 hits 250. Melee swing out of the ninja, 4 hits 212. Crack. Morgan into Jorgen,
Very
and we
low.
are through.
That was the most buttery soft Kraken.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's go mode for Ham right now.
Mhm.
Gonna be going into Temple of Fiends within the next minute, more than likely.
Mhm.
And then we will get to see just how bad that dungeon is going to be.
Meanwhile, we're just gonna really hope that that calamari is just as al dente for Dani.
He was really soft.
Yeah.
Like he'd been clearly marinating for a little while. That brine bath getting right good, ready to go into like the batter and then the grease.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That sounds delicious.
I know, I'm hungry too. I can't help it.
Oh,
Ooh, life 2. Oh, we can. Wait, was that a can't learn or was that a? There we go. Yeah, that's the life we can learn. Okay.
I mean, you really want life too.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to make do with life 1.
Oh yeah, and I mean, Chad is right. As much as you want Dani to reset out of Waterfall, the levels and the ribbon that she got make it very hard to do so.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is sadly just bleeding time right now.
Mm-hmm. But it's without the Vormech pull, this is an okay way to catch up in levels.
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah.
hate like
No.
taking some gas Ds on the way out. And level 15 on the ninja, so we're gonna have 1 nuke charge when we eventually go in.
And I gotta tell you, once I get over this COVID, fried calamari sounds really good.
It does sound really good.
Oh, oh.
I would open a DoorDash window right now if I knew where the hell I was gonna put it.
In your stomach, that's where.
Yeah, we're not on emote only today because we're doing a broadcast. It's great.
Yep.
Oh, that zombies with glance. It's not great.
No, that's a little less good.
Yeah.
I mean, the ninja did its job.
Ooh, and glance at the thunder. Oh, this is
When
gonna
did
be,
the zombies step up?
right? This is going to be quite the drain on resources out of the gate.
Well, the thing is, too, they should have seen that in Marsh, and they didn't.
Mhm.
And my god, that Marsh would have been much worse if they had.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Well, that was an instant leveling of one of the red mages.
Oh, Luffy screaming at us that we apparently already did see this. I'm sorry, Luffy, but like, the art calls to us. Like, we're trying. We're trying.
Clearly,
real
it
hard.
wasn't that big a deal. They must have seen it and immediately reset out, and it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that just wasn't important enough for it.
Have you seen this overlay? It's not going to build
That's
itself.
No. Majesty.
Yeah. So Wildham on the earth floor. Wildham getting close to Lich 2 as Dani's getting kinda sorta close to Kraken. We're not quite on the final floor just yet, as evidenced by this here Sahag encounter. No, we're actually kind of a couple floors back. Yeah, it's fine. No, Dani, stop opening boxes. You don't need nothing, just go.
Pretty sure I spelled Majesty wrong, and you know what? I don't care.
No, that's That's
Is it?
good for
Okay.
our purposes. It's mages, thank you. Thank you to these mages.
Majesty.
Yeah.
Majesty.
Majesty.
Yep. Majesty.
Yeah.
100%. Totally what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was a lich? I totally missed it.
This is the strangest race I've ever watched, and I've seen several on this channel before. I always, every show, unique experience.
You gotta bring it if you want to keep the people coming.
Oh. Shoutouts to the dog outside losing his shit.
Oh, I didn't hear it at all.
Okay, alright, we're good.
Dani is gonna come in here and just, like, sit in awe at what we've done.
How's our carry 2 fight going? That was 4 hits for 321, another 4 hits for 51. Nuke for 184. I believe that was a 1 rounding of carry. Doing pretty good. On
Yeah,
to the
she
Kraken
was
floor.
up tough.
This is gonna be the first test.
Now, you see, if we'd found that, like, water Naga pack anywhere else, total take.
Oh, I would love it so much.
Yeah. So juicy. You had Ice 2 and Ice 3 right off the bat. That's the perfect fight for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Makes me
Alright.
mad.
We're gonna do some party jiggling real quick, and we got Bomberman versus Kraken 2 Lasgow. We're gonna do fight, nuke, temper, saber, ruse, defensive strats it is. Ruse goes off,
Yeah, I
temper
can see it.
stun misses, test swing, 4 hits 138, so evasion's not gonna be much of a problem. Nuke for
No.
292, we're basically halfway there. Dani versus Kraken 1. Going with
It's
some
dual
saber
Krakens.
strats. Dual Krakens, one just a touch stronger than the other. Nuke for 344. Crack on the left, ineffective. Swing on the right, basically ineffective. Couple more swings, here we go. 4 hits 385. Down goes Kraken 2. Down goes Kraken 1. One person gets an orblet, the other person on their way to the air floor.
Yeah, with Fighter having life on magic, like, letting them actually defend themselves up a bit and,
Mhm.
like, taking your time makes a certain amount of sense in this juncture. Yeah.
It's one of those things where, like, if you feel like you've got the edge for whatever reason,
Uh-huh.
you take the conservative strat. You try to make sure that, like, you only do Topher once. Whereas
Yep.
if you feel like you're behind, you just kind of gun it and just see if the odds play in your favor.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's not a real...
Eh.
There we go. I need to get the stupid keyword things to just, like, auto-ban bots.
Oh, yeah. Now you guys are talking about sushi. Man, I want that too.
I know.
Oh. I need to see if the Thai place nearby me does calamari with their stuff, because some calamari and curry, that's so good. Oh.
And we're through Tia 2.
He's not really having any problems here so far.
Yeah.
This is not the Topher Dani needed so far.
No.
All that being said, it'll probably take as long for him to go to and fail against a Chaos if Chaos causes him to fail, as it will for Dani to get through this Earth Cave.
Right.
Yeah.
So here we go. We haven't seen anything nasty yet, as Chad points out. We're going into the Chaos
Yeah.
fight.
Excuse me. Yeah, and that's the thing.
Mhm.
Like, we haven't seen anything nasty from any of the previous Fiends, which doesn't mean Chaos can't be nasty, and also kind of indicates that there's a lot of spells we don't know that could be on this boss.
Yes. But we open with Ink.
That was not one of
That's about the best thing we could have hoped for.
yeah.
Temper goes off, Ruse goes off. We're doing a wait with the other Red Mage. Test swing, 3 hits for 46. We got a little bit of evasion problem, but probably not enough to worry about. Continuing the buffing strats. Incoming punch misses. Ruse
Already
goes off,
missing.
Temper goes off.
This is 2 really nice rounds here.
Ninja Nuke for 152. We got 3 more of those in the chamber. Red Mage continuing to wait. Second nuke for 168. Here comes the Bane. Down goes the Ninja. Everyone else stays up. Bomb goes off. Temper goes off.
I think everyone else has a ribbon.
Saber goes off. Temper goes off. What is the Red Mage doing? I wonder if the Red Mage has healing magic that we're conserving, but swinging the Vorpal. 2 hits 706. With the prior nukes, we're probably about halfway there. A little bit more temper
Chaos
strats.
is nothing.
Based on those Fire 3s, I don't know if those other Red Mages have ribbons or not. 2 hits 786. Here goes the nuke. 202. Here comes the nuclear. That will slow us down a little bit. Puts us in danger territory, but 3 hits 615. Down goes Chaos.
GG's.
Wildham finishes in first place with official race time GG time 1 hour 8 minutes 5 seconds. GG.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing where if Chaos had gone to his skill list a little harder, that would have been bad, because I think that nuclear was that second skill. But he did a lot of faffing around with spells that didn't matter.
Right. There was a very awkward kind of spell list for that.
Yeah. Like, Ink to Nuclear is kind of scary. Not the Ink, but the Nuclear.
Right.
But Ink to Bane to Rub to Fire 2 to Fire 3 to Nuclear.
Right.
Far less scary.
Right.
Yeah.
See if we can get Wildham in here real quick.
Yeah. Now Chad is cursing Dani to get the spell list we were actually expecting.
As is tradition. Yep.
Don't do that to poor Dani.
Wildham will be joining us shortly. As Dani enters Temple of Fiends Revisited, here we go. Oh.
It was almost perfectly positioned, too.
It's pretty really good.
Yeah. We're not going to move it. It's fine.
It's good.
Right where it is. Yeah.
Yep. And we are joined by our first place finisher, Wildham. GG. That was a heck of a run.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We were just saying you did a heck of a run there.
Yeah. That was a very fast lead and very kind.
Yeah. Like having one of the two loose not be needed at all, and then having a Topher that just basically like batted at you with kitten paws and then let you on your way. Yeah.
Yeah, I had some problem on the Phantom tile though, so that one was a bit annoying, but.
Yeah, gatekeepers are not supposed to be the zombies from Marsh Cave, okay?
That was a surprise, yes. But no, it was very kind, great bursting on the classes, and nothing really bad on the way, so I'm a bit sad I couldn't use fast though, but
yeah, the level 8 fast is always painful. Dani having a heck of a time with the Frost Giant Frostwolf pack. Apparently a bunch of them had glare.
Yeah, there was a few nasty things in there. That's why I picked up I got glared in the Marsh Cave, so I figured I could pick up a few extra soft potion. It did pay off.
Glare and Cremate, which if you don't have a ribbon, that's going to be painful. Yeah.
Yeah, so how did Dani do? Did she follow the same path, or?
So I believe our first major route divergence came a little early. You ended up selling the Opal Bracelet and just kind of gunning it. Dani took a trip to Canaria real quick before looping back. I think checked Matoya early for, I think the flame armor was up there. So she was a little bit behind you getting in the air. And then she was the first in Ice Cave by a decent stretch. So she had the cube pretty early. She also found the other loose, which was the ship in Canaria locked.
Oh, all right.
I'm helping you out, Fizzlebeef.
What?
Ignore this. There you
Oh.
go.
Oh,
There you
perfect. Thank you.
go. Yep.
Thank,
There you go.
thank you very much. I'll just stick that there. There we go. Um, so
Wow.
I have to ask you about your sprites. What's the inspiration behind them?
Well, there's Sleepy Sigil, which did a really great looking black belt.
Mm-hmm.
It just looked awesome, so we didn't end up running it tonight. But so you know, starting from there, it just it inspired me to do
Mm-hmm.
the rest of the team and in the
Mm-hmm.
same style. Pretty happy with the result.
So Dani on the fire floor, headed towards Carrie. I guess. So you saw one war mech on Bridge of Destiny. What were you missing to take on the second one?
Figure one was enough. You know, yeah, it's a lot of XP just one, so it's like okay, one is good. It's uh, maybe it got something more nasty waiting on.
Mhm,
Take it a second time, so
mhm.
uh, I'll take my 26k XP and go on.
So we're on to the Carry 2 fight real quick. We're going to open with some Invis 2, some Saber. We're going to conserve nukes, so we're looking at other options. We're going to go for Invis strats on the Red Mage, and then we're going to go with some nuke. Invis goes off, Invis stick goes off. We really want this Lifecaster to not get meleeed. Lightning 2 ain't going to do much except to that ninja. Saber goes off, nuke fires out for 150. Next round, believe that was the Invis stick. We're going to try some nuke, maybe some ice too. Nuke goes out first. For 156, melee strike, 4 hits 199, Invis 2, pretty okay evasion going on so far. Here comes the nuclear, down goes the ninja, down goes the black mage. We're going to start running low on health resources pretty quick, I think, at this rate. Cure 4 goes off. Does this melee strike do it? 4 hits 374, carry still there. Final nuke for 100 base crap damage, down goes carry. Oh, how many more life spells we got? 3 more after this. And we're starting to run low on Cure 4. We got 50 heals, but ugh.
This is a tough place to be.
So Wildham. Let's rewind all the way back to the start of the seed. You see Red Mage Sages with plus level 1 magic. Was there a thought of taking 3 of them?
No, 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 not at all. I mean, the fighter was also just great, and with the plus Excalibur,
Mhm,
you might be able to skip the tail really easily.
mhm,
And you know, I'm always taking a thief in these flag, and again,
mhm,
the thief is just amazing bursting. So
mhm.
uh, I know some people are a fan of speed and power. I've taken 3, but no, that was fine with 2. That was enough.
Mhm.
He
So
does
we're,
have some backup cure 4s on another character, so
yep, on the Knight, which probably going to end up needing all of them. We're keeping the ablative meat shield down until we actually need it, which is probably going to be right about here.
you got 3 more steps.
So Wildham. Bit of a divisive topic today that I wanted to get your thoughts on. H2 star plus plus, great idea or greatest idea?
H2 star plus plus.
Yeah,
I don't think Wildham's
Uh,
read the spring tournament room.
that's fine. That's fine.
am I missing something?
Just us losing our minds for the better part of like an hour. Um, Kraken 2 fight. We've got Invis 2 going off. We're going to take this a little slow and steady with some lock for safety. Saber going off again. Lock goes off. Invis goes off. Gonna try and guard ourselves against some melee. Nuke goes out for 159. Rub ineffective. Is now the time for damage. Nuke goes out for 330. Swing time. 4 hits, 387. Okay. Ice 2 comes in. Deals a lot to the Black Mage, but not much anywhere else. The ninja's still alive to do the invis strats, and is gonna maybe keep going. Kraken fasts, but not a threat because it hasn't attacked yet. 4 hits, 402. Down goes Kraken 2. We're looking pretty okay. Like, we're kind of low on resources, but I think we're gonna make it. Little bit of fire hosing of heal pots, but we're holding back just a hair. Looking at our magic inventory, what are we going for? Double lock strats, I believe. Ruse goes off, Invis goes off. That fighter's in a pretty good position. Incoming melee to the ablative meat shield does over 100 damage. Double locks go off. Second round, we're still going with some defensive buffing strats, but we're going to throw out a courtesy lightning 3 for 44 damage. The Invis 2 goes off. Incoming lightning 2 takes the ninja down to 1 knee, but that's okay because we don't really need it. Nuke goes out for 212. Saber goes off. The Invis 2 totem is going to continue to Invis 2. Tia 2 with the Cure 4, but that's okay. We haven't really actually taken a swing yet. Ice 3 for 65, Nuke for 131. Totem goes off. Is it time for test swing? Here we go. 4 hits, 233. Not quite at the horsepower we wanted. But we've identified the Cure 4, so we want to get through this as soon as possible. Double melee strikes for around 200. Nuke goes off for 152. Here comes the crack. Down goes the meat shield. Everyone else still up. Ice 3 for 62. We need more power. But we're going to conserve those temper charges for chaos. Ice 3 goes out for 44. Lock happens. Incoming melee tags the red mage, but it's still there. We're going to try a cheeky Brack strat. Ice 3 goes out for 66. Brack. Ineffective. Unfortunate. Melee swing 4 hits, 316. Incoming melee misses. That knight has got to be beyond evade capped by now. Red mage doesn't have a whole hell of a lot left in the tank. More cheeky Brack strats. Not quite effective. Melee swing 4 hits, 560. Down goes Tia 2. We on to chaos. So, another question for Wildham. Replaying the seed back in your mind, do you feel you made the right call with Fighter, or do you think there was room in the world for a potential black belt path?
It's hard to tell. I mean, barely saw any trap tile. Didn't check the mirror, the desert. Um, I mean, the encounter table wasn't too bad for it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, unless did Danny see something that is pointing to it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So, opening of Chaos fight. Chaos opens with Bane. We're going maximum defensive strats. Invis 2 stick, Invis 2 casts, Saber going off. We got 3 chuggables just in case we need them. Zebra goes off. Rub misses the ninja. Zebra goes off. More evasion. Stack that evasion all the way to the rooftops. I believe this puts our party at 4 stacks of 6. We're going to go all the way to 6 stacks of 6.
She wants this done.
Cheeky Cake doesn't quite get there. Invis 2 going off. Bonk going off. Here comes the ink. It does ink things. And there's our evasion cap party-wide. What is our option next? Continue buffing into eternity? Cheeky Brackstrats, yet again. Ninja going for Invis just because we can. Ice 2 deals a lot of damage to the Black Mage, but it seems to be running on empty. If we're throwing Brackcast, we probably don't need it much longer. 2 hits for 466 out of that Knight with that Vorpal. Let's try that again. 3 hits, 371. Kind of want more out of that. A Flailing Punch misses. We're on Wait and Swing strats. Incoming melee ain't doing much. More swing. 3 hits, 651. There we go. Now we're talking. Here comes the nuclear.
There's that nuclear.
Down goes the meat shield. Down goes the black mage. But we're still on Wait and Swing. 4 hits, 669. Do we have a Cure 4? We sure do. Cure 4 goes off. First action. Here comes Fire 3. Everything is fine. 1 more swing. 4 hits, 677. Down goes Chaos.
GG.
GG.
It was a good fight.
Dani finishes second place with official time of 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 34 seconds. GG.
That's the way to go.
Yep. The world runs on copy and paste. Let's see if we can get Dani in here. And we are joined by our second place finisher, Dani. How's it going?
I'm not entirely sure what the hell I'm looking at, but it's beautiful.
You are looking at art squared.
I've been staring at this since I finished, and every time I look somewhere else, I see something I missed the time before. And I am all about it. I got my ass kicked. I thought I knew what was going on, but I got my ass kicked, and I'm still smiling. This is great.
So,
although I did say he was going to beat me by 20 minutes, and he only beat me by 15. So
yeah, there you go. All you need.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
I came in 5 minutes underestimate.
Hey,
honestly,
Luffy, you can stop the timer now.
I don't remember which timer it is. It's one of them. So,
there it goes.
So I guess first question, we're going to rewind all the way back to the beginning of the seed. I see red mage, black mage. Did you have thoughts of double red?
I did for a second, but then I wouldn't know what the hell to name it. So I said, nah, we're just taking one.
I do love the style points. Question number 2. Early on in the game, you see, or at least I believe you saw, Floater at Provoca. You headed elsewhere to look for money. Did you have any thoughts of just selling the opal bracelet and just going for it?
I forgot I had the opal bracelet. What I did was just like, okay, I need money and I got stuff I can do. So I was walking to Canary, and as I got to Canary, I went, I wonder how much this flame armor will sell for. And I looked in Canaria, and it was like, it would give me like 12 grand. So I reset back to Provoca, sold it, and bought the floater. Yeah, I had completely forgot I had an opal bracelet then.
And I'll ask you the same question I asked Wildham. Was there anything in this seed that you looked at and you thought, gosh dang, I should have taken a black belt. This would have been amazing for that?
Never. Who needs a black belt? I've got a Gundam.
That's true. You do have a Gundam. We even drew helpful arrows to eliminate any confusion. Darkmoon, do you have any questions?
No, I'm good. That answered most of what it was. This was just a fun time to just doodle and watch a couple players race.
Yeah.
The one and only time you'll hear Darkmoon said he was just doodling art.
I'm
The only
taking
time.
I'm taking advantage of him because he's sick. Don't tell him.
It's all be a blur in a couple of days, and he's just
It's
gonna
already a
blame.
blur now.
He's gonna blame COVID like it never happened. I was there when he agreed to this. Before that, though, so I'm just saying.
I made pretty logos. They're somewhere under this mess.
They sure are.
I see them. It's a beautiful collaboration. Y'all made like the most amazing little art baby.
So, coming up next for our spring tournament, our next race is tomorrow. It is Chadbert versus Aaron 2U2 at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be on Speed Gaming TBD. And then the other race we've got 9 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. We've got Demon Frog versus Krellin, also on Speed Gaming TBD. We are almost through pods. It is almost bracket time. It's going to be real good, but we're going to move this along to final thoughts. Wildham, I believe this takes you to 3-0. Final thoughts.
Yeah, it does. It was a good pod. It went well. Yeah, thanks for doing this amazing thing with our race. I'm looking forward to rewatch it.
It makes way more sense in context, I'm sure.
I hope so. I do hope so.
After the fact.
It's less confusing if you watch it evolve.
Yeah.
I have one question. Is Bomberman actually a giant robot, or?
So you were Bomberman. We decided that your ninja sprite looked kind of a lot like Bomberman. So now there's Bomberman on the overlay.
Okay. Oh, it wasn't there to start. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, yeah. So thanks for that. It looked awesome.
Dani, I believe this takes you to 1 and 2. Final thoughts.
It's dawned on me when I heard Wildham was 3-0, thinking about our pod. So Wildham went 3-0, and the rest of us are 1 and 3. So he did great, and the other three of us just took turns kicking each other's asses.
Yep.
So it's awesome. No, I went into this race just to have fun because I knew I didn't have a snowball's chance in hell beat Wildham. So I did that, and I played the thing, and I am fucking tickled pink over what I get to watch later. So GG to Wildham. He's great, and I wish him all the luck in pods. Or not pods, in brackets. And
not
thank
more
you.
pods.
Yeah, right. We're almost through. We get a breather, and then brackets go crazy. But thanks to everybody who took part in this lovely little art exhibit. Loopy for tracking, Darkmoon for setting aside his standards for the evening, and
I so did.
I figured it was either that or you went insane before this was over with. I mean, it might be both. I'm not sure. And Fizzle, as always, I don't like being restreamed because it's real bad for my anxiety. And instead, he does this craziness for me and makes it fun, and that's why he's the best person on the planet. So yeah, just thanks everybody, and I legit cannot wait to watch this back.
Darkmoon, final thoughts.
Well, I have to go and check the schedule to make sure that we actually have all our games scheduled and we don't have to go chase someone down for the last couple days. I think we have one race still pending.
I was going to say, unless I read it wrong, I think we have one more that still needs scheduled, but we definitely don't have any more than the 2 that's scheduled and the last one that needs it.
We may have to yell at some mofos to get the race scheduled. But it's been fun. I like pods. I like seeing like where people get slotted and then just like taking a chance to bang out the races that you can do. I mean, Bert and Tetra and myself, we like all beat out our races in one quick part of a weekend, and then Jake Coper showed up and did all 3 of his races with us in a single night. Like when you do Swiss, you don't get crazy bullshit like that. So like that's That's the benefit of this, like, over Swiss, is that you can do some dumb crap and just have fun just hanging out with people for a day and, like, burn yourself out, like, doing weird-ass crap in the game, and then just go and watch everyone else play. It's a great time. I think it's fantastic. So I kind of hope we continue doing pods for some of our events at the least. But yeah, no, I enjoy this. This is actually a lot of fun to just goof off with this and set aside everything that I've learned for 20 years of artwork. So that was something. So yeah.
Oh, shout
Welcome
out!
to the dark side, Dark Moon.
Hey, I will never do this again. Does it a week later.
I have to give one more additional big special shout out to our tracker for the race, Luffy TV, and his
Yes.
horrible, terrible time listening to Dark Moon not able to read the notes because his PC is a potato, and me not able to read the notes because I have 7,000 windows carefully arranged on my desktop right now. And if I move any of them, all of this is just going to collapse.
Computer blows up like Mount Vesuvius, and it's just over.
My name is Left Front Bumper. This has been great. We will see you all next time. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.